Welcome back to this great game, match number 15, MGM-FAO League between two great teams, Radharaman Club taking it on Bidanasi Club, where at this Barabati Stadium, Cuttack, as we see both players come along with the same way, meeting the officials, two captains coming close to officials along with four officials of the game, capturing that moment. It's a great pleasure, great feeling to be two great captain. One is Chinmay Shekhar, the goalkeeper and captain for Bidanasi Club in blue jersey, whereas we have Captain Gaurav Negi representing Radharaman Club, and that's what we see chat before the game as they choose their side after that toss, which team will choose out that side, and that will be a great battle of play between these two heavyweights. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere else. I promise you, this is going to be one of the best games. As this tournament proceeds further, we see some great matches, great goals, and everything becomes so much talented as the tournament moves ahead. There's a lot to cover, a lot to see. And that's what the officials telling the two young captains as they've decided that one. And they're in that one frame along with officials four. And there that's picture taken up. And surely the players have decided their sidelines. And that's we have in the playing 11 from Radharaman Club, Loknath Munda, Abdus Salam, Shrijas TP, Jittu Muduli, Deepak Oram, Jungmin Lindimgal, Gaurav Negi, Ansil A, Binay Kisan, Pipin Ahembam, Tushar Mahanto. That's all we have in the playing 11. And moving on from the Bidanasi Club side, we have Chinmay Sekhar Behera, captain and the goalkeeper, Ajit Kumar Maji, Bhavani Shankar, Parao Tudu, Pradyumna Swan, Bunty Mukh, Birju Patro, Taneshwar Beshra, Avijit Mandi, Sumit Ghosh, Ashutosh Sarin. That's we have in that side up. The substitute lineup for both teams where it follows by Radharaman Club, Chikuna Sethi as a goalkeeper for substitute, Marwan Hussain, Pali Jagata, Bikram Maji, Samir Barla, Sujit Maji. From Bidanasi Club, we have Saurabh Prasad Mohanty, Pramod Dang, Babul Singh, Rajesh Kumar, Pitra Munda, Pikasha Naik, Najin Murmu. The goalkeeper, Surya Narayan Behera, Rahul Brekeda. And that's all we have from the substitute lineup. We'll be back shortly there as teams just discussing the strategy for the game, just doing a bit of warm up, stretching their arms and leg, getting ready for this great contest. We have in the diamond phase Sunrise Club, Rising Student Club, Bidanasi Club, Rovers Club, Radharaman Club, Sports Odisha, and Kishore Club. That's all we have in that eight teams in that diamond group. And shortly, just the play will proceed. Start of the play will be taken. That's all the players are just actually being marking their position, getting ready for that whistle. And once the whistle is blown, the action will be taken. Jeet Maduli passes that one. Start off that one. Again back to his own team place. Again passing it back. And that's what they're looking to call it up easy, making it a little easy, just passing it with that good pass to jersey number 15, Captain Gaurav Negi taking that lead, passing it back to Shijasti. And that's what a good indication of this match, as it's just the beginning of just waiting to see which will be the great outcome. And there we see from the Bidanasi club, Chinmay Shekhar, the captain, leading it from front. The goalkeeping part as well has been so good. We've seen in the recent games as well. That's not at all a surprising part, doing some great work, great save in the past we've seen. And that's what the pressure is now building on. With early breakthrough, they would look to build that pressure, but they've hover that pressure up and passes it back to their player with that good clearance from Boys in Blue Bidanasi Club. Now taking that lead with that brilliant pass, running quickly to make sure that looking to inside that one, interrupt that defense line, little to choke that one up, but he passes back to his player, but he missed that one up. For a while, it seems out to be an impressive one as he just hold that one and quickly rushes back into that D area, but somehow he's been blocked. A good tackle coming up right there in the defense line of Boys in Red. But it was a great pleasure to watch that spirit, that charging back in, and a good save by the goalkeeper, Tushar Mahonte, goalkeeper of Radharaman Club. And that's back to back passes to him, ensuring that he passed back to his teammate with that carry on of play. And that's the first starting 5 to 10 minutes are just a warm up for players actually. The more they get the ball, the more they get the attention, the more they get the clarity on the conditions of the ground, with the ball coming good on their toe, good on their shoes, and that's what they have. The more time they'll get it, they're filled with confidence about getting that ball, good control over the ball, which is so important in handling that control. It's more about the balancing and good control of the ball, so which naturally comes after 5 to 10 minutes of being on the ground rushing hard. And that's what both teams are looking to impress in that way, with that sideways corner coming in, with that side throw inside that one, and just going away with it. It was a good try, although, but somehow it landed away from that line. But it was a great way to watch these things happening up. This MGM-FAO league has been very impressive so far. As the tournament proceeded further for next rounds, it has become so much impressive and entertaining. Great to watch players, great things happening up. We've seen some extraordinary goals. We've seen some extraordinary passes, along with a great improvement in the goalkeeping sideways. Brilliant passes, brilliant strategies of team. We've seen some great things happening in last 1 or 2 minutes. And that's what about the improvement of this game is. Players have got chance to nurture. They've got ample of time on the field. They have learned a lot in that 90 minutes game. And there we see the first one coming up with that straight into the hands of Chinmaya Sekhar. Looking to come inside that way, long way he covered that, but could not reach that onto that time. It's about the timing of the ball between the speeds and that sprinting legs. You have to define that one. And that's what we see impressive start from both teams. Looks so good, Boys in Red, as he found his man, jersey number 7, looking to go with that kick, but a good deflection there and a good clearance. And he's got that good clearance too. Jersey number 18 there, right? It was Bunty Muki who quickly came along that long way, now looking to clear that one, looking to reach that point, and they just look to seal that point, but somehow it's been saved. But our absolute brilliance, I would say, to call that one up over to him, but well dry. Bunty Muki keeping that shot little high. He's got all the time to play, but almost he was there for a while. And that's his look to come inside that way. Has he cleared? Oh, just this is a minor of the mistake, but he has almost saved it. Well try, was almost there, but just flipping over that line. That would have been the first breakthrough, a crucial one, but tried it well. It was a brilliant way of choking that defense line, coming strongly, kicking that one. Just get that right hand of Tushar Mohanto. He's almost saved it. It seems out Bidanasi Club almost just reached there. They almost tried their hard to come back with that corner coming in. They've still got that chance, but now a good clearance from the corner coming up. But what a way to save that one. Look at that one. He was so close for a while from watching from commentator's corner. It seems out his hold that nerve. It will just go inside that one, just flipping away from that line. That's about the luck of the day. Otherwise, he would have sealed that moment and they would have been dancing and enjoying that one. But they'll try to come up strongly. They look to work on that segment. They look to work on good ways of pointing that one, looking to seal that moment. How often you see these moments? How often it looks easy, but it's never easy. And that's what it's all about. You try hard and hard, you try hard and hard, it becomes tough and tougher with the time being flowing up. Sometimes you got easy chances, but you could not make it. But most of the time, when you tried hard, difficult chances become easier ways of bringing goals. We've seen very often in this tournament. And sometimes easy misses create chaos. It create create disappointment amongst the players. Usually they'll just think all the day, I reached there little, I reached so close, but somehow could not provide that finishing touch, and that's what they'll curse themselves throughout the day. It happens with some easy moments going away from them, but they look to capture the difficult one as well. Looking to now this time, boys in red look to create that chance with that deflection and the clearance coming at right point. Almost they tried their hard, reaches their back. Look at that target, but a brilliant save this time by Chinmaya Sekar, the captain, doing absolutely great job in saving that one. He's a tall guy, never easy. It will be a challenging point way for Radharaman Club to seal that moment to get through him. Corner coming up. They still have looks out, but this tall guy will not allow them. He is doing a fantastic job. And that's a long way coming through him. So close to him. Almost he reaches out there, but good try. Almost for a while, it seems he's plucked out that one. It just went quickly rushing close to his end. Almost the goalkeeper captain, Sheikh Shinmay, got confused and he was shocked to see that one, bewildered. What has happened? It was just a quickie way. Splash of a second went up that way. But that game is going very interesting as time passes on. As I've mentioned in the beginning, after 5 to 10 minutes of play, the athletes have a good warm up. They would have got the good way of all the knowledge of this field condition. Then there will be a great improvement in their game. They would have got that confidence high on getting that ball, going with some good passes, marking players, showing their dribbling style and other freestyle play, making sure they show all their skill as it become more energetic, enthusiastic. It becomes more interesting as the time passes on with each and every second. There are more things to happen in that game, but when you follow this game, it becomes more interesting to watch out with every single second ticking off. They're just looking to provide that touch just in that hunt for that first goal. It becomes a quite competition between teams who scored the first one and takes the lead. Always have that advantage of o- edge over the other by taking that lead. And what we have seen is good coordination of players passing off. of good balls, looking to go with small passes rather than looking for going for long passes, long kicks to play that grounded football. He has reached the out there, but a good clearance coming from jersey number 6, Muhammad Abdul Salam. Ajit Kumar Maji, actually, looking to create that one, but a kick coming in that way and a good clearance. Tushar Bahanto doing the rest. As the time's ticking off, it becomes more good and better to watch it out. Just going away from that line. Following, going away with that light. And that's what it happens most of the time. It takes time actually to get through that point. And look, that one going through that point, just try to kick that one away. Jersey number 8. It's 18, 6. Abdul Salam, the man there. Just looking to create that pass, looking to go inside that way, and that's a hard tackle one, but still the ball is in play. Jersey number 9 leading that one with that strong kick coming in, but a brilliant save. Chinmay Shekhar with that brilliant one. It was jersey number 8 with that flying high rocket kick. He tried his best, put all the pressure on the goalkeeper, but it was a brilliant save. He's a tall guy, as I mentioned. It will be a big challenge for Radharaman Club to get through that point. And that's a brilliant one. Try to kick that one, but a good deflection coming back as a pass. And that's what they're looking to pass that trio. Jersey number 11, Deepak Oram. This time passing it back to their own player. Gaurav Negi, the captain, taking it, providing all the best support what he can do, covering that midfield to the forward range. And it was they're able to take that ball with that long passes. So far, we've seen two corners coming up from Radharaman Club, one from Bidanasi Club, and that's not good. That is not good. As he's down in pain, not sure as he hurt it himself. Will he able to play? Yes, he is on the ground back. That's a good news. 14 minutes and 15 minutes of play have gone with that tough point going for both sides. Both are drilling hard, doing their best, not giving just a single inch, a single space to score that goal. It becomes difficult for both teams. That's a very tough call. Head to head, shoulder to shoulder. That's what this is, a tough challenge for both players, both side. And that's the goalkeeper captain letting it go. It was taken by the opponent side, so he's got that ball now. And that's a good header coming up with that way, making it sure that he clears it back. and he scored it back with that brilliant one. That's a good tackle way of keeping that ball simple. Jersey number 11, Parao Tutu taking that one, but a good clearance coming back by boys in blue. Looking to get that pass very often, looking to create that pressure, looking to build that one. Boys in red, in these 5 to 10 minutes have been really dominating well from their side as they're keeping that ball since long, just trying hard and hard. But so far, this game is going brilliant from both sides. It looks very impressive from both ends to see which team brings the first one, and that's always a big question. How they are shuffling their players, how they're analyzing their best players, and which position they are allowing it to play. They got that freedom to play in that own free game, that liberty of playing their natural game, which is important in giving that positive results. And a good kick as an interception coming up here by boys in blue, trying to lead that one up frontly, taking now, then looking to charge that one. They've got their players inside the D, looking to create that space. But a good clearance coming in, not that brilliant, but still good enough to clear that one. It was a great move. The boys in blues have got their position inside the D, just looking to get that pass. But on the time, the right moment come from boys in red, they were able to restrict them in getting that pass. And that's a good way that header coming up, looking to clear that one up. And that's cleared easy. He's got that chance to clear that one with ease. He's able to restrict them from that one. He's looking to create that chance, looking to stand tall for that one. That's the best part of this way, to create that small chances, to create those good moments. And that's the best way of looking into that point. Looking to create that chance. Crossan coming in with that header. Has he looked to clear that one? Is this the first one? And yes, it is. Perfect planning, perfect execution, and a great result in action. What a great way this trio. Almost that wonderful pass with that header coming in, and then that finishing kick inside that nets. This is a genius strategy to tackle the best goalkeeper as well. If you have that planning, look at that in that replay part, that long kick from that right side with that brilliant header taking off by jersey number 6, and then giving that finishing touch as easy you like with that perfect planning. He has taken that one, and all the flags are rising high for Radharaman Club as they sealed this moment right now. They're overjoyed, filled with joy and celebration from their point as they opened the first one for their team. And that's what the pressure will now start embarking on Bidanasi Club with that one goal they're lagging behind now. It's their turn to show their best, what they can do with coming back strongly. They've got ample of time to come back, and surely they have few things in their sideways to tackle those things. They'll definitely have a plan B to go with goals if plan's not working with plan A, and that's what they will also come back with a good counter attack. This is a team who is one of the strongest team with counter attacks, looking to create that one. They've got that ball play being continued. Jersey number 7 with that cross kick coming in again. Has he entered that one? Looking to create that one. Somebody taking that one with that brilliant pass. Again looking to clear that one. But now the defense line choking it completely, distracting them, not giving them an inch. And that's what something that's referee's not happy. He is telling that Bidanasi Club team player that this is the foul. So let's see what happens with that one. Ball being offered to the opponent part. Bidanasi Club taking that one. No big issues. Resume of play. And that's what they look to add. That one difficulty arises now for boys in blue Bidanasi Club. They have to do something different, something new they have to come up with. And that's what they are thinking entire day throughout the process. Looking to create that chance, looking to get that best part, looking to build that pressure, anonymously pressure. And that's what they're going through. Captains discussing something with his teammates that where we are going wrong and what happened. And that's a good quality of captain that he never disappoints with a good leadership skill. And that's what he will be discussing about what has happened. Forget about it. Just focus on the new thing. We have a brilliant team lineup. Stay positive. We can make it. Don't worry. We have a lot of time. And that's what the best part of a good captain and leader comes when the team is going in tough time. There's somebody's there to back them up with confidence and realizing that they have also that talent. They've got that ability to shine back. And that's what boys in blue look to come back strongly, making their good position. And that's what they passes to Shiasti. And as a good defender, he passes it back. And then again that to jersey number 8. Gaurav Negi, the captain, with jersey number 15. Almost he's been the talk of the show. So much good in his part, leading the team from the front of Radharaman group. And that's a good clearance coming in. They've got that chance. Still look to get that from that close angle. Look to go with that one. Looks to seal that point. And that's what it happens actually. Look to seal that moment, but somehow it just got away from them. And that's what they look to add that pressure, look to create that one. And that's what it happens out. Look at that point. That's what he looks to create that pass, create that one, and they've got it away, back, dwindling it back. And that's what they look to impress that one, but still the game is moving ahead with that pace, time being ticking off. And that's what they're enjoying at the moment. Radharaman Club with what has happened. They've got that chance. They've got that entire play of action. So much impressive with that kick cross as they got it, but a good clearance. Wonderful to see that good clearance coming in that way. That is a brilliant piece of defense from Radharam inside Loknath Munda and his teammate Abdul Salam, making sure that they contribute well. They does it well in not giving just an inch and going over it. Looking to impress that one with that cross kick coming in straight into that action, and there he makes it down, calls it easy, but he's got it with that one right foot going away from it, but getting that ball. This is a quick way, ball moving ahead now. Jersey number 7 looking to pull it up, trying to get inside that region. He's looking to create that one. That's a brilliant move, but that whistle has gone. Has he cleared it? Has he done it? But referee has says it's a foul, or has he given that goal? Not sure about. If it's a goal, then it's a brilliant move. Almost stunned out everyone there, and that's where to decide a bit. Has he given that goal? If so, then they have gone through to that long margin. Not sure. We have to discuss, and that's what they're discussing with the referee part. Is it a legal goal, or has he whistled it before that start? And yes, it is. He's given it. This is almost brilliant. Jersey number 7 pulling that one up, not giving him inch. That's a beautiful control of the ball, and that a good kick in the end, just drafting it inside that net. No answer to captain Chinmay Sekhar, almost got clueless, and Radharaman Club had now banged on to that moment with this second one coming up. As you see, both the goals have been drawn as a part of a good cooperation, coordination between two players. One just making it that room, and the other providing that finishing touch. And this is the reason they're able to pull out two goals. And that's choice is little bit at this point, we would say, is not reflecting in Bidanasi Club. Somehow they are lapsing that coordination in that finishing touch, which is a reason now again. Jersey number 7 looking to show that magic once again. Once again, that's a brilliant one. Has he got it through? Absolutely. Absolutely gorgeous. As gorgeous you like. Tremendous one. Halted up the situation. Wow. He's a genius, man. Back to back passes. And then that is a brilliant move. What a great control of the ball he has. What a great way. What a great possession. It's CST. Shiasti is an incredible man with that brilliant control on the ball, juggling to defense line, choking that up, allowing almost he's got ample of time, and then kicking at inside that net. What a great way to line up that team and lead it to 3. Absolutely hero of this game. For the first 30 minutes, he has been talk of the show. You cannot keep him away in the game. Someone has to block him now. Pressure fully on Bidanasi Club as they are sinking in deep, deep trouble with what has happened. And what a great way of a game we've seen from Shijasti. One man army it looks from that long way from midfield, covering that one, beating down all the defenders, juggling it up, showing his best dribbling skill, and then putting it through the goal. Chinmay Shekhar, clueless. 3 goals is conceded in last 10 minutes. Things are now getting as worse as it happens, it goes with Bidanasi Club. Something they have to pull up. And that's what we see the comparison. Radharaman have got 8 shots, where Bidanasi Club have got 5. This time also looking to create that chance, looking to inside in that region, looking to pass that one up with that long way coming in. And a brilliant save this time. Chinmay Shekhar making the best use of his height and the body. Just that hand to it and going away with it. That would have been the fourth one on the bank. And that's what the mistake is there. Jersey number 15 looking to pull that one up with that brilliant pass as he does it so, but misses that mark. It was a good pass by Gaurav Negi, captain, leading it from front, guiding the team very well, allowing them to play that free game. It's a great way to watch them out, play them out. What a great way of a match we've seen so far. Incredible moves, great passes. Not so much surprise if they get 3 more on this way. With the kind of game they have, with the kind of start, but the Nasi club will be dejected, disappointed with what has happened in the last 15 minutes. They were battling so well, they were fighting so well, not allowing an inch. And suddenly there's a breakthrough that defense line, and they've got 3 goals back to back. Pressure now fully on boys in blue. They have to come up strongly. They have to add something new to it. They have to go with strategy. And I'm not wondering, as we wonder, the time passes, and why there's no change in the substitute side. They have a brilliant substitute lineup, and that is a point to give chance to try with substitute. These are the situations when arises on teams. It's now on the players how to tackle them. Tough situation make great athletes, and that's what is the situation for Bidanasi club. A great situation for players to show their magic, a great situation for players to give a big test of their fitness, a big test of their physical approach, mental approach, how well they're prepared for that difficult phase. Are they fighting back? Are they coming back with that spirit? Are they looking to give a great change? We have the substitute line as well, and they've got that golden chance to prove their show by leading their team. They're lagging behind by 3 goals at this point, but the Nasi club wants someone to pick them up, someone to back them up. They want someone to get that thing going in their way, to get that goal, and that is what they are in that hunt of that goal. But not that easy as it becomes for the time being passing for Bidanasi club. They have to try something different, look to find some new ones, to new ends of that game going up, tying with their best teammates, with that good coordination. They need to look for that one, looking to create that chance, looking to inside that one. Jersey number 19, looking to pass that one up. Still, the ball is in that way. Ajit Kumar leading it with that kick and a header with a good clearance too. And that's what they wanted out, and they demanded up. Still, they've got that one. Is this the first one we looks? And yes, it is. Boys in blue fighting back, and they've got that spirit. The game is not yet over for them. It's just the beginning with that brilliant goal. They have shown their best. They are one of the best team with fighting good way, making sure with that brilliant pass, keeping eye on that one, and just scooping over the head of the goalkeeper with that first one, and they opens their account. As with that goal, this game is going more interesting phase. It's turning and sliding to that point with 12 minutes left to go with ending up this first half. And that's what Bidanasi club would look and love to end this one with one more goal. They have that talent, they have that good line up, and they have that those players who have that ability to sharpen up their skill, and strongly they've got that experienced players who have played earlier, who have been into that difficult situation, and they've come up with, and that's what they will use, the best use of their experience and confidence that they have look to create that chances and making the best use of that chance, making the best count of each and every possible opportunity, looking to create that one, looking to go with that pass, looking to get that through, but somehow they've got that ball back. That's a brilliant piece of defense, I would say. Though they have got that goal, not be happy with what happened for Radharaman Club, but they look to move forward and play for that forward one, look to get through going in the way they were going and leading their team in that way. And that's what they're happier with what has happened. They're almost 2 goal ahead from Bidanasi Club at this point, and that's they want just to end this on this note with 3-1 that scoreboard, and that's Bidanasi Club is just looking to create every making best use of the sides to ensure that they end up on a high note of another goal, not waiting for the second half to get those goals and taking that lead. Now they've got that ball, jersey number 19 from their side, looks to kick it away but could not find it. Tried it best, just going it away from him. Looking to quickly marching into that net, but they've got that chance and they just slide it, miss that one up in a hurry. And then a good decision by referees as well in this MGM-FAO league. We've seen some great decisions by referees. They're so much well versed, experienced in tackling those situations. And now looking to create that pressure. Jersey number 6 looking to build that one, looking to get through that, and a good clearance coming with that good choking, a good defense line working there, coming into action with the Nasi Club. And that's what they look to call it up, look to get it through. Make sure that they are able to convert those passes, make sure that they're able to drift those ones. With that brilliant thing happening up right there, we're looking to choke that up at any cost, at any point, looking to come strongly back with the Nasi Club with a long kick, and is going over his head. Tried it well for a while. It seems he almost reached out there. He was reaching out there with all the possibilities of highly outcome, ensuring that he does it. And in last, he is looked to go through it. That's a beauty of this game. That's the best part of this game. Time flies and the best moments comes and goes. Your host today, Mohammed Sukhi. What's your opinion for the game? I would say to the players who are watching this, if somehow or if suddenly we see a great change by Bidanasi Club, they come strongly with that lead. As most of the time we see the great changes in the game, the team who lags behind in the first half wins the game by taking that lead. Most of the time it happens. And that's what people from Bidanasi Club would look to see that point happening again. But good passing back. Almost with that first goal, they have regained their confidence. They've regained their best part, looking to create that one. Look to get that brilliant pass. That's a brilliant one. Look to clear, but a brilliant one. As a defender, is almost saved that one. That would have been a goal otherwise. But somehow they have to manage with that corner. They have to manage with that corner coming up. It was a kick taken by jersey number 12, Babul Singh, who kicked it hard but could not providing to that finishing touch. Corner coming up, that header and going away. Corner coming up and going in that way. That's what they're pointing it out. They're looking to seal that moment, looking to create that chance, looking to insert that one with that cross kick coming in. Radharaman 2 and Bidanasi Club have two. Both have got two corners. and that's what they look to end, look to create that pass, look to get that through, making sure, making it tough for them, making it difficult for them, actually looking to create that space. And that's what they are finding in that way, obstructing it them, looking to clear that one up. That cross kick coming in, intercepting it well, looking to create that chance. And that's how they're looking to add that good passes, back to back good passes and good action of that. Looking to impress them with that cross kick coming in, intercepting it, but a good clearance coming in. And there we see the collusion between two players, boys in red, in not good way. And quickly we see physiotherapists entering into that field. People have a lot of hopes, and what does is a fantastic job in making sure that he applies ointment treatments on the injured part, making sure that it identifies the injury and provide an immediate quick heal onto that part, making sure that players are back again quickly on the ground. In several conditions we've seen players getting hard injuries, hardcore ones, so they have to call up a stretcher as a substitute. We have to go with someone, but it's a good way that he's back again onto his foot and he'll be ready for that moment. As time is just passing up, we've got 2 minutes to go with that half time, and not sure about how much of additional time will be provided. Not more than 3 minutes will be there, as we've seen in the previous games. So they almost have 7 minutes of time, hardly six or making sure that they have to make the best use. Whereas Bidanasi Club are looking to first half on a high note of one more, and they looks to add that one but could not get it. It was a quick pass, and that's a brilliant one. 44 minutes have gone. We're only left with 2 minutes, hardly for that half time to go, and that's what the time is ticking off. And that's what they're looking to call that one up with that pass coming in. And yes, they're looking to get it through, but somehow it's the time for 45 minutes. Not sure how much of additional time being given, and that's what referee comes in and he allows this to the jersey number 18 from Banti Muki, Pitanasi Club, will take that free kick. Birju Patro this is taking from his end. Jersey number 20. And that's interesting to see what he can do in that one. Radharaman Club have got that back. They've got it back absolutely in no time, as 3 minutes of additional time being given, out of which they're only left with 2 minutes of play. So important for them, actually, these 120 seconds. They have to come strongly as time is ticking off, and that's what Radharaman Club would overjoyed falling on that point, looking to go with that same interference of what they are going, with same things going in their mind, trying to pull that up, trying to pull it hard. trying to create it hard as it looks. That cross pass coming in with that brilliant one, but a good clearance. Absolutely a great position he was in, but strongly getting that pass. And now they're looking to create that chance, looking to find that space somehow. Jersey number 12, it's Babul Singh looking to create that chance. It's time's just taking off. 47 minutes have gone. We're only left with hardly 40 to 50 seconds. 47 minutes have gone. Sparing of those each and every second is just what they needed to end this on a high note. Radharaman Club, that's what they are just looking to take the ball as long as they can, holding that one up. That's a good way to tackle, absolutely coming in his way, not allowing ball to him, and that's what it happens. And yes, they've got the ball back. Watch, all Badanasi Club are looking to get it back. The defense line, Bhavani, Shankar, Paru, Tudu, Pradyuman, Swan, doing absolutely good job. Ajit Kumar Maji there in the frame, and that's what the half time being given. They're coming back for that break. Don't go anywhere else. Stay tuned on this venue and look at that half time. We've seen Radharaman Club have three, whereas Bidanasi Club have one, and that's what they needed to be banked on. That we have the half time Radharaman Club and Bidanasi Club 56% taken by and 47% the ball possession. 9% were shots and 8 from Bidanasi Club. No much big difference, but in difference of goal, we can see shot on target were 6 and 3, 1 saves and 2 saves, and equal corners 2 and 2. 2 fouls coming from Radharaman and 3 from Bidanasi, and that's all from yellow cards and red cards. We have none from any of them, and that's what it looks much impressive. And I'll ensure you that stay tuned, don't go anywhere else. Be back, we'll be back shortly within that half time, and there will be a great second half as well. Stay tuned. And that's a good way of welcome back to the second half of this great game between two great rivals, Bidanasi Club versus Radharaman Club. Whereas one team looked to defend their 2 lead, the other looks to add that one. And that will be interesting to see what happens and what actions awaits in the second half, last 45 minutes. The decider of this one, and that's pass being taken from boys in blue. Yet they've got ample of time to discuss the strategy with what next they can do and what best they can come up with. And that's they look a little tired, isn't it? From that pass, look, that's easy pass, not full of energy. That low energy, it seems out, and it's never easy as it looks. And that's most of the time it happens with all of us, with that sudden change in that strategy, along with their decisions, their game a long way. And that's what they've got it through. Got it through. Look to impress that one with that pass. Look to create that chance. Look to go with that charging way as he just works over it and looks to create that with that brilliant pass coming in. And that's what it went through. This time as well, boys in red look to build that pressure, look to create that early breakthrough. Those pressure. It becomes a very tough call for those, especially. And that's what they look to build that pressure, looks to add that lead, looks to go with that pass, look to create that opportunity, and with that brilliant pass coming in. And that's what with that brilliant pass coming in, looks out. You've got that chance, look to create that one. Boys in blue looking to get that breakthrough in that early first one, that kick coming in and just going away. What a great, courageous kick it was, looping them there and then kicking it away. A tough one to go, but the best option to go is go with that flow, go with that rhythm. Don't taking a lot of time in deciding with that path, just going with that free mind. And that's what they wanted to come up with, especially that kind of action. They would have to come and call that one up. And that's what usually it happens. Looks to get that chance, creating that option, looking to build that long passes, and that's what it happens. If they've sealed that moment, but what a great way. Absolutely pleasure to watch them up, light them up with that energy he has, fusing that, and that we see the player from Radharaman Club as he has injured, not sure has he hurted himself. He's back on the ground. Quickly we see physiotherapist entering, quickly running and ensuring that what's happening there and is he hurted himself or what best he can do in order to make sure that he's back again on the ground. And there we see things not going in that good way, things not going in that good point, that good point of view from them, as both teams equally dominating well. And with the Nasi club have that positive attitude of getting opportunities and finding for that opportunity, that free kick coming in at the first of the game, with all the hopes what he can do. Can he get them back? Can he give them one more? Can he create that one more chance, that what they are looking to go with that cross kick coming in, but a good clearance coming with that header. And absolutely brilliant. They've got the ball back. Again, from this angle, it looks they'll have that chance for that free kick. Again, the window for opportunity is open for them as it's just twinning near to them. And that's they're looking for that gap. Will they find it? Will they make that one up? And that goalkeeper is ready. That blistering kick over his head, and he does it. He does it with perfection. Tushar Mahunte has done a magical move. He was getting ready from that instance, keeping his eye on the ball with that jump coming right at right time and kicking it over his head. And that's a good way, and remarkably well he's done it to save that one from falling it short to 2-3. And that's what the beauty of this poison blue, now looking to caught that attack dot straight into his hand. Tushar Mohanto, he'll feel very good, he'll feel very confident, he'll feel very good about what he's done it. He has saved two back-to-back good passes. It was a strong kick from that free kick coming in, but just it's the best part, he has jumped it high, put his hand, and that's what he's able to produce that good result for his team. And now it's turn for Radharaman Club to shine up well, to get the chance to do the best what they can do with that cross kick coming from right to left. That's a good coordination. Looking to create that chance with that long kick, but nowhere going away from. And now they've got that moment looking to seal that one up. And at the right point, what has happened? You've seen that whistle from the referee point, passing it back to the player. And again, there we see quickly if called the physiotherapist, things not going in good way for the team. Radharaman Club, as they are just back to back, they're facing injuries. It's Ansel A with jersey number 16 this time, and that's what not going good with that point. And that's a good way to open that side. But now taking that one, looking to create that one, but a big tackle and a right tackle coming at that point. But this time again, and that's what he'll not be happy until with jersey number 16 from that side, Pitra Munda. And that's physiotherapist quickly coming into that, making sure that he's not getting that severe injury. His presence is important at this point. And that's what they have to be very much sure. They have to take care of that point. And not sure who will be substitute in his place. Free kick will be provided as a remark of a foul being there. And you'll take that one up. And that's the way from them. Looking to get that free kick. And what best they can do, what good they can do with that free kick coming and with going away. Tried their best to come up with. And again, we see that collusion between these two players. That's not good to see very often. And now, this time, it's Poison Blue with what has happened. Extremely, that's not good. He's down in pain. Physiotherapist will come up quickly to ensure that has he hurted himself or is there any severe injury or will he be all right? Is he able to play that one up? Yes, he rose to that. But how to do the man? He's okay with it. Jersey number 16, Pitra Munda taking that kick. Pradumna Swan along with him. And that's going to be a long free kick. Tushar Mohanto almost as he ready keeps his eagle eye on the ball. And that's what jersey number 16 looks to deliver. Pitra Munda with that one kick, but a good clearance coming right in the right point and time. Could not create that as a point of difference. And that's what the game goes with that same intent, same rhythm, looking to find the best part. And that's what they look to keep that one rolling away, looking to provide that breakthrough with that cross kick coming in. Again, what's happening up? They're losing the time, and that's what will they never mind the Radharaman Club as they are ahead with that, but that's what the Bidanasi Club would not want it up. And that's what the time ticks off. They look to build that pressure, look to kick that one up. And that's the moment they look to call it up with that smile on his face, smile on his way. Look to bring that pressure, look to create that chance, look to work on that extra one with that long kick coming in, but no action, no result. As they're only left with 30 minutes of play left, with two goals in their sideways. With the Nasi club, they have to quickly manage that one with that time being ticking up in order to make sure that they come up strongly. That cross kick coming in and just missed that one. But still, they've got the ball. But a brilliant the work done by Captain Chinmay Shekhar. This time he's able to plug that one up out. Almost they were so close, they reached so close to that point, but at last could not hold on to that one. And that's what they will never mind it. And that's kind of a performance with the Nasi clubs looks to continue in that same 30 minutes of time. Corner has been raised, which they're able to pluck out that corner and making sure that if they can come up with that idea of scoring that one in that way, but a good clearance coming up. And that's what they can try to lift that one up, lift that one up, pull that one up high to that occasion, rising onto that one. And that's what they look to add that one, looking to create that chance, add that one to their game, adding to their point, adding to their storyline, looking to build that one strongly, creating those chances, identifying those one as the time is just ticking off with what next is there. And that's what we are thinking, what best we can see, what best is about to come. Is it a good part left by Bidanasi club, or it's just what the time will fly, rather Raman club will as usual take that lead again, or we'll see some great drama and great things happening with that time being clicking off from the good comeback as a story to remember from Bidanasi Club, as a day to be remembered for them, as a great play they have as they write the script. If it happens out to so, as the time is ticking off, cannot imagine if thing goes, but that's right now the ball in possession of Poison Blue. Now they've taken that one. Look to play with that quick aggression now. Boys in Blue commanding that one as Boys in Blue's army looking in that good touch, looking to go with that quick pass, but a good clearance coming in. And again, there we see things not going in good favor as referees signals that that's a foul, or recalls the physiotherapist, quickly whistles it. And we see the magic of physiotherapist now. And that's usually the fourth time we've seen that small error, and that it turns out to be a big injury. And that's what in last it's causing time. And that's what Bidanasi club will not afford, that losing time due to those errors or due to the small interference of injury coming right after back to back those things happening up, and that's what they will not able to deal up with. And that's what the long kick coming in, but nowhere in the frame. As the time is ticking off, it's already 66 minutes and 25 minutes more to go, but we're just waiting for that action. We're just waiting for that point. Jersey number 12 looking to get through, looking to inside that one with that second one coming up, and a good clearance coming right back. It was an easy one. They should have banged on, but somehow could not clear that one. But a brilliant piece of work done by boys in blue, almost shocked out, almost give a big challenge to the defense line, but at last they're able to clear them up. And that's the referee says, as allow them to wait for that point. Oh dear, just missed it by a few inch. And that's what they were able to get that corner. With all the hopes high, with that high hopes of supporters and his teammates, with that corner coming up, can they convert it into a goal? Can they do it so? But again, a good clearance coming in their way. Again, they'll not. Is that a chance? Can they make it? Has he done it? Yes, he has. Yes, clinched that one up, and yet they claims out, and referee says, "Oops, wait for a while. What has happened out there?" And if that is a goal, it's a brilliant. Yeah, it has to be a goal. Not sure what has happened, or the team has hit his own goal in order to search that one up. But and that's the appeal. What's happened? Why it's not been given? Not sure of. But it has to be a goal from that angle. It looks out. They were fully in control, and that's what they'll not be happy. And a sight of relief for Radharaman Club, as they would have been jolted badly. If that goal would have come up, it would have been a second one on their way. And this has given them a big hope to be back in the game. But yes, that's not all the best part, because the game is not yet over. They left with almost 25 minutes of play and not sure of what others typical things they're gonna face in that one back-to-back counter attack strongly by boys in blue. Again, and he collects it in the second row. He grabs it, and that's what he does it, and what he's best in doing. Tushar Mohanto. He's amongst the best players of today's match who is impressed with his skill. And now it's boys in red looking to create that chance, looking to go with that long range kick, but straight into the hands of Chinmay Shekhar, captain, grabbing it one in the second attempt, bouncing back from his hand. And from this stage, 24 minutes of play left, hardly including additional time. And that's what has happened. They look little worried, little looked not that much happy with what has happened. And just check out what has happened out there. It looks they're not ready for that one. And what best, we can see that things turning up in their way, turning in their favor, things going good in their way, looking to build that one, looking to create that difficult moves, looking to get that, ensuring that they are well versed with that point. That strong kick with that long pass coming in. Absolutely, it becomes a great drama for anyone out of them to hustle in that one. Looking to get that breakthrough, but a good job done by goalkeeper. He grabs it, Captain Shaker, doing amazing job in recovering from that point. And that's back-to-back counter attack from Bidanasi Club in that hunt of getting that first, and now the first in the second half. And that's what they're looking to create, that pressure, running quickly, marching back. And that's been several times we've seen both teams have got some good easy moments where they might have missed most of the time. And Bidanasi Club as well have got several time they reached out in that D. They have got that opportunity to score the goal, but somehow they've not able to convert that leads into an opportunity and have added to on the goal. And that's what they are just thinking not that good about what has happened. Otherwise, they would have taken that lead or would have been on that equalizer point. And that's they are very much sure about the timing as what is happening up and what's not happening up, right? And what's the new strategy they can come up with, looking to go with change in play, trying to build that pass, trying to create that difficult chance for that one, looking to sail and seal the moment in the hunt of that goal. Boys in red with that brilliant small cheeky kick, but straight and easy one to the captain Shaker this time. And that's what the time is ticking off. Hardly 15 minutes of time left with 2 3 additional minutes to go. And that's what they are looking to play with that same. They'll never mind if the game is going in the same rhythm. They're already ahead of time with that lead Radharaman Club. They would look to seal that moment. For that only, it will be a good cause for them. But boys in blue looking to accelerate the pace, looking to keep that ball with them with that pace. The long kick coming in, but going away with that. And that's he's saying that why you kicked it up. I was there in that gap. You would have passed me. I would have kicked it, but oops, if it's gone, then we'll take it on the other way. And that's what is happening up, right? And that's what they are looking to grab the attention. And that's what is going in their mind, drawing back their attention, going with that good calculative risk, trying to create that option, trying to get that bet spot, trying to get as better as they can, trying to pull that moment up, looking to ensure that they are back on that same page. They're well versed with that point, and what best they can do in that remaining 15 minutes of play. And no control. It's a good control of the ball by the defense line Radharaman Club. Though in the second half, they little look so tired, or they're not in that best mood to find the best players actually. With the second half, looking to accelerate one, looking to find it own player, looking to pass that one, but he missed that one. Still, they've got the ball in possession. Boys in blue, but the Nasi club look to seal that point, going over them. I'm not sure why the other player is near to that deep position. Again, that's a good clearance, ensuring that they're covering from defense to the center line, carrying forward the ball, keeping that with that same pass, same intent, looking to get a space inside the D, but somehow could not finding that one as they are dislodging it. Cross kick coming, long range, just going away from that frame. And that's what the Radharaman club have been looking to add and seal the point, looking to bounce back on that second half as well, look to find a goal, look to create that chance, but somehow, and now that's not good. They've injured themselves. The players collided. He's back in pain, and now it's okay. That's good news. He's okay with that. He's good to go in that frame, keeping himself up on them. And that's a header coming in, but a good clearance in the end. That's a cross one coming in quickly. He's running, and that's he's allowing it to go its way in that way. And then he looks to get in that opposite way, but somehow the pace of the ball was quick enough, not good enough to match his requirement, to match his speed, and that was the reason of offside being given. And as the pressure mounts on, Bidanasi Club with the last 10 minutes of the game, and they are two two goals they are lagging behind.
And that's why they're 2 goal down. At any point, they have to come back. They have to get back. They have to be on that point. As the time is just ticking off, with the times ticking off, Bidanasi Club getting deep in trouble with the time being, and that's what they have the hope, but somehow they are not getting in that touch. And that's what they are doing good in passing it in that way. Boys in red just going with that brilliant pass, but now playing a bit aggressive side from Bidanasi Club, playing that quick game as they are very much aware of the time being ticking off. It's only 8 minutes they're left with, hardly 8 minutes, and the game will be over. That's what they are looking to make sure that they come strongly. Just they're finding that one loophole in that defense line so that they can add one more and bring this game back. Can they bring this game alive? Can they be back in the game? It's just the time ticking off. But last few minutes remain on the board. That brilliant pass. Look at that one from where it came, but a good clearance too. And they're left with only few seconds, trembling back up with few minutes. They're left with now 7 minutes of time left. Almost they are looking in deep pressure, tension mounting on them, and that's what they were playing so well. They did so well, but could not get the best touch. They could not get that point up. And that's the times ticking off, and that's what they can create that pressure, that high, big pressure mounting on them on several occasions. And that's what they're looking to impress everyone out there, looking to create that chance, taking it high on that point. And that's the best part, the best one among them, looking to find that space, looking to find that corner, looking to create that one up. And that's what they are boosting back with that confidence, the level of the game being on that highest point in caliber, looking to ensure that they've got it back, looking to seal the moment, looking to seal that point. But again, impressive one as they left with only few last 5 minutes into that 90 minutes game. What else we can see? What else we can witness up? What's the next thing we were about to watch or just get it through its last 5 minutes? Hardly they're looking to pull that up. What's Pidanasi Club look to seal? Look to make sure that they find at least one goal more, looking to build that pressure, but somehow could not ending into that touch. And that's what we see the right half and the left half not collaborating with that same intent. Something that's missing in that point. You see only one player being on that D or being to that quickest point, the nearest one to the goal. No other his team or his team member near to him so that he can pass with that one.
and surely they have those chances away from that D, and that's make a big difference. Kicking away from that 25-yard box or inside that one, it highly increase the chance of getting a goal in that region, and that's a great consciousness of players activeness. They're so much active on the ground with very much careful. They are in a do no wrong form that they do not do any mistake. That was a pass, and that's what we were talking about. This is their lagging behind, and this has to be done from Bidanasi Club. These such passing point, they have to make sure that they add goal to it. And now, has he got it through? Has he got through? And a brilliant, brilliant save to save that moment. He'll be happy, Captain Chinmay Shekhar. Absolutely, he has absolutely nailed that one up with his safe pair of hands, lying down, keeping his body onto that ball, not giving an inch. And that's a clearance coming up long way. As the time is just checking off, it's they're left with 3 minutes of the game. Still, they've got that chance, and that's what they look to create. They look to get that pressure being high. Jersey number 15 looking to pull that up back to his teammates. Again, passes it back, looking to identify the right point. They've got that ball, looking to create, sealing that moment, looking to get the best control. And you see the second half, boys in blue dominating well better than Radharaman Club, though they have been leg behind in the first half. They were put two goals, but this is after the second half, the interval, they've able to hold it on to three only, and they've added one more. So that's a good comeback, as you see. Not very often from teams, as they've been spared with three goals. But what a great comeback with one goal, and they've restricted Radharaman Club onto that three goal only. And which is why they are just in that hunt of that goal. That's what they would look to add that one to come back strongly. And time is ticking off. They're only left with few minutes. Left with less time, less time. That's what they can do. That cross kick coming in. Oh, deflection there, but going away from that point. Deflection and going away. He can do nothing over that. He can do nothing over that. And that's they kicked it off. 89 minutes of play. Last 40 seconds. Time's ticking off. No clue they have. Just they can kick it hard. That's what all they can do. And that's what they can do. Just timer is ticking off. And that's we have to see 4 minutes or 3 minutes hardly that will be introduced in that last additional minutes they'll be provided with. But they'll not be enough for them to add two back-to-back goals as something they have to do quickly in order to make sure they come fighting back. With those small passes, it won't help them up. And the moment they lost the ball, it's something they're losing the game. And that's what all it needed. 90 minutes have been over. It's carrying on, but not sure of how much the additional time have been provided. And that's carry on of the play, as is not okay with it seems out to be. He's back in that pen, lying, kneeling down on the ground. And that's there's a bit of chit chat between the officials. as the physiotherapist is doing absolutely great job. The time is just ticking, tick tock, with the clock coming and the time being going away. And that's what Radharaman Club would overjoyed with that thing happening up. They're already ahead with that way, and 3 minutes of additional time being given. And with that point, they now need not to waste each and every single second counts. That's the kick they can hardly put. Chance there. Can he add? Can he add that one? Nobody is there. And what has happened in the last moment? And that's just that good passing they can do. Error there, chance of an error, and costing that to that goal in that last minute. Sparkles of hopes, ignition of hopes. Bidanasi Club reinfused with hopes. They can make it through. The game's not yet over. Still, they've got that chance. They came so close to just one goal. They can come, and that's what they will not tolerate. That big mistake, big error from the goalkeeper side. It's Tushar Mohante is doing so good, but that's a big fumble mistake at this crucial last minute. And that's what they'll be in big pressure, big intention as he kneels it down. He has hurted himself, and that's not a good news coming up right from that point. With the Nasi club, just look to make sure that they do best. Each and every second is important for them, and that's what they are coming so close. They are on that verge of that draw. They can pull it. That's what all people are cheering from Bidanasi Club. And a bit of sight of relief for Radharaman Club as well, as the time is just ticking off. They knew at any point the whistle would have rush and they are through to this game, and that's what all they wanted out to go in that way, but making sure that hold the ball and could not allow anything to them. And that's the best drama. What else is left? We've seen everything there right at this point, and free kick will be there with all the hopes. Last free kick, and that's the crucial one. That's a point where people have keeping eye on Pitra Munda. Now all this game is on your way. All is on your way, and he's let it go. How can he done it? And that's the referee says it's a foul, and then he passes it back to the other way, and that's what the game is in play. Hardly they have few seconds left, and that's what is the most closest of them they have. Bidanasi Club have a chance to come back strongly, and that's all they have. Few seconds left with what else they can do, fighting back like a warrior strongly. And that's these are the kicks which required at this point, with that good clearance coming in, and that's what they needed out to just clear. Don't do anything else, just clear with that same intent. And they've got that ball back into that action, got that ball back, look to create that one, look to end this one, and yes, they do so. A wonderful end to this point. Is it so? And yes, it is. Radharaman Club is coming back strongly with a goal, and now at this point, with the Nasi Club have keeping themselves low onto that point, and now they realize this is not going to be their day, as this game has slipped from the way, and now referee calls it back. Look at that point, quickly waving up, just blocking up, and then good pass. Chinmaya Shekhar was clueless, no answer to him, and that's a good coordination, a good coordination goal we see with full time, and that's in the news. We have 4-2 the score lines up with that interesting game between two Radharaman clubs and Bidanasi club. That was a spectacle to watch up this game. with all the best thing hopping, whopping up in last few minutes. We've seen everything. Goal coming up. Radharaman Club standing high onto that. They'll be happy with the performance they did. And Bidanasi Club as well. They'll be overjoyed with the game they played, but they look to come strongly back in the upcoming games, ensuring that what happened today they'll not repeat it up. And that's we have the news. Radharaman Club have won this game by 2 goals margin. They were four and Bidanasi Club were two. That's all the news we have from the full time from this venue at live from Cuttack, Odisha. And we'll be back shortly. And there we see that comparison possession 52% and 48%. 14% shots by Radharaman, whereas 16% by Bidanasi Club. 8 shot on target, whereas 7. 3 saves and 3 saves. 3 corners and 4 corners. 7 fouls from Radharaman and 6 fouls from Bidanasi. And 1 yellow card to each and no red card coming up. That's a good one. We've seen a great game so far, and that's we have the fixture for the next game. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we have Young Utkal Club taking it on Chand Club at 3:30 p.m. We have Rovers Club versus Rising Student Club live from Barabati Stadium, Cuttack tomorrow. So don't go anywhere else. We'll be back tomorrow. So stay tuned. We'll be back shortly tomorrow to see this great game. Thank you very much.